tonight bears watching, Brett. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Lowry. Stolen by Collins. Outside Young. To the middle. And it's Capella with the jam.
And that's where you want to feed Clinton Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power through.
Here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
We played just over a minute here in the first.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
Now here's Collins. Here's Young. 6 to shoot. Pulls up, high post. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings. And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Bogdanovich from long range. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Lowry with it. Going inside. Pass to Tucker. Butler on the wing. Now Adebayo. Back to Tucker from the arc. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Steps back. Collins passes to Young. Screen by Capella. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Man, they're making everything and look confident. 5 shots, 5 makes.
Young against Lowry. There's the drive. Pass to Tucker. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Now here's Young. 5 points in the game. And here's Capella. Back to Young. Puts up a 3. Capella against Adebayo. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Reddish. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Collins. Checked by Tucker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Butler with the ball. Pass to Robinson. The 3. That shot off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Reddish. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Capella. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
And Miami has possession, trailing by 8. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Butler. The layup off target.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Robinson passes to Lowry. Bogdanovich against Robinson. Tucker with a screen to the inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Young. Collins with a screen on Lowry. And he's going for the oop here. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks ahead.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer. All right, let's go to the board. Come on, get
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Young. He's got 5. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Young's got 8.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here's Lowry. Outside for Butler. Robinson against Bogdanovich. Pass to Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. The baseline J is on the way. Atlanta with a rebound. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. Collins left side. And he lobs it up to the rim. Now Lowry. Pass to Tucker. For 3, Robinson sinks the tray. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Lowry against Young. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. The 15-footer. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Now here's Lowry. Inside. Stolen by Capella. Up top, Young. Robinson defending. Pass to Capella. Here's Reddish. And a crazy stat here, Brent. For 9 consecutive seasons, the league has broken the record for three-pointers made. Man, where does it end?
I don't know. I think we're redlining on the tachometer at this point, BA. A lot of teams electing to play that space and three-point ball type of offense, but we're reaching the outer limits.
6 on the shot clock. Back to Tucker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Tucker's got 6.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Pass to Reddish. A minute 39 left in the second. Back to Young. Up and over Lowry. A nice shot by Young. He's got 10.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Lowry finds Robinson. Now here's Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Outside Bogdanovich. Down low. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. So Miami ends up going with a new group. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. And the slam dunk by Capella.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot. And Trey able to make the play.
Now here's Oladipo. Here's Dedmon. Guarded by Capella. Here's Morris. Back to Dedmon. Stolen by Collins. Young with it. Capella, screen on Oladipo. Young from long range. And the Hawks with another three.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trey Young in that kind of distance.
No good. A big-time effort for Trey Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trey Young.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And let's take a look at Miami. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at small forward. Dang, shot is off.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's Hero. It's hauled in by Herter. Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Now here's Gallinari. Back to right. Pass to Gallinari. Puts the move on. And he lays it up and in. Gallinari's got his first basket of the night.
Respecting the effort from Gallo there, works his way near the rim, and no one stops him from doing his thing there.
And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Here's Jang. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Right against Oladipo. Right, the pass to Hunter. From downtown. Doesn't go for him. The Heat go the other way with it. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Strus's shot is off. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Herter. Back to right. Pass to Herter. Over Hero. The putback. Doesn't go that time. The Heat have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Outside Herter. Hunter on the wing. Here's Jang. Over Morris. Jang gets the bucket. Jang's got his first bucket in this one.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Oladipo on the take. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
That ability to attack off the bounce, one of the real strengths of Oladipo's game.
Now here's Wright. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Herter. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Oladipo. Kicks it to Hero. Pass to Morris. Oladipo outside. Three-pointer. Hero, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. And here's Hunter from the arc. And the Hawks with another three.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
You got to get in front of Oladipo, or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
59 seconds left in the third. Here's Wright. Drives to the hoop. Strus grabs the miss. The Heat have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Hunter against Hero. The kick out to Morris. Back to Dedmon. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position but couldn't quite get there.
Here's Hero.
Since the break, they've really locked it down defensively, looking much more solid now.
There's the three. Another three for Atlanta.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Morris, a screen on Wright. Oladipo on the take.
Ferocious in his athleticism right there. Oladipo way up high.
Atlanta's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Out left to the wing. Here's Jang. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Atlanta, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Young's gone 6 of 8. Lowry outside. Robinson on the wing. From deep. Atlanta with a rebound. And a deep 3 from Young. And Tucker pulls it down.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Good on the second one. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Now here's Young. From deep three-point range.
Oh, wow!
That did not
Are you kidding me?
That just happened.
Oh! A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Outside for Butler. To the paint. Stolen by Capella. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. And Young gets it to go. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Collins outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Young. Clock at 6. From deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. The rebound by the Hawks.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. The Heat have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. And here's Lowry from the arc. On target from range.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Here's Young. Collins outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Robinson and misses it off the right side of the rim. Miami's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Butler finds Robinson. Back to Butler. Now here's Robinson. Adebayo with it. Back to Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 5 assists tonight. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. And here's Young. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hawks.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trae Young.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
For 3, Lowry. The shot no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Collins outside. 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Outside Young. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. The 3 ball. Adebayo grabs the board. Lowry left side. No one near him. That one goes in.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special. teams both very strong on the glass, Smitty. With the small ball in the league today, that can be a significant advantage.
You don't always have to have 7-footers to rebound well, B.A. You remember a guy like Dennis Rodman? He only stood 6'7". Some of the greatest board men in the league history have been average NBA height.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul. And so it's Utah with it. Mitchell into the lane. Blocked! And here's Young. Rebound, Utah. Here's O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Second chance effort. And it's good for two.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Young against Conley. Collins with a screen on Conley. Pass to Reddish. Let's go with a three. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the floor.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Stolen by Capella. To the inside. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Young against Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Fires for three. Can't get it to drop. And here are the Hawks now. And here's Collins for three. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
So it's Atlanta now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Here's Young. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. And he lobs it up. Just 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Bogdanovic finds Conley. Back to Bogdanovic. Three-pointer. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Collins. It doesn't go for him. So Utah will take it the other way. The three from Mitchell. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Bogdanovic on the wing. Fires the three. Buries it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovic with it. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to O'Neal. Now here's Conley. Now here's Mitchell. Defended by Bogdanovic. Second chance shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Now Young. Screen by Capella. Launches it. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Collins a screen. There's Young with the 3. The shot comes out. Can't hit that one. And so a tie game here as we end this low-scoring first quarter. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud.
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now here's Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. 4 on the clock. Mitchell into the left. Oh, hammer it home.
Ooh, that hurt. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Young. Down low. Here's Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Capella's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
You know what? After finishing 2nd in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. With the drive, and Mitchell with the slam.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Young. And Conley grabs the miss. Steve Trae Young, named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the 2nd youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
Now here's Young. Reverses. It's deflected. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Collins has got 6.
Much more efficient this quarter, feeling more and more confident.
Outside Bogdanovic. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Gotta be up on Bogdanovic. When you aren't, he catches and fires away.
Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Reddish. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. Blocked.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
1:51 left in the first half of basketball. Reddish on the wing. 4-3. He can't get that one to fall. And Utah will come the other way. Pass to Conley. And due to the coronavirus, many teams played with little to no fans for the entirety of last season, Smitty.
Yeah, B.A., I really felt for the players and fans. We definitely missed out. I never had to do it, but it has to be a huge adjustment, especially when you're playing at home.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Right side Conley. Pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 10 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Young against Conley. Young, the pass to Collins. And Conley grabs the miss.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
On the take. Here's Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Conley against Young. Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second. Coming under the floor for the Jazz.
There's the drive. Clarkson. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
And so it's Utah. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is... And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Gorgie Jang is out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's right in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5.
Boy, that is a good-looking shot. As a defender, you have to stay connected to Herder.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
His wingspan is 7'7". Whiteside using all of it there.
Right outside. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Utah has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game.
You gotta appreciate the versatility of DeLon Wright's game. He's got a good eye for setting up his teammates, but he also can find his own shot at any time.
Utah with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9.
Good D by Gallinari. Has a good combination of size and instincts. Can guard various positions for you.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And the Hawks shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. And you can also see the diverse skill set of DeLon Wright on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, he can come up with a lot of steals. He puts pressure on ball handlers, and he manages to pull down a lot of rebounds for a guard.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified, but teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Wright finds Gallinari. Pass to Jang. And here's Wright from the arc. Atlanta again missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
On the wing, Clarkson. No good with the triple.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Here's Jang, and he slams it in one-handed.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Now here's Clarkson. Here he goes. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Shoots from the line, and the jumper is on the mark. Hunter's got his first points of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Outside, Ingles. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. From deep, Gay. Counted from distance. Gay's got 7 points in the game.
Rudy Gay knocked that one down. His three-point shot is getting better and better.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks.
The Hawks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Right outside. Right side Herter. Five on the clock. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Honey, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Kay outside, takes it inside, and the shot's good. And the Jazz lead by 16.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Right outside. The kick to Hunter. The three is up. No luck on that one. Utah with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Missed inside. And so it's the Utah Jazz in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They just can't miss.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Well, he started out as a pure shooter. Bogdanovic has worked hard to become a threat off the bounce and a strong finisher. Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Young against Conley. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Young, here we go. Chalk up 2 there. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Driving in. And it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Utah has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Mitchell against Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell to the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Outside Young. Pass to Collins. Bogdanovic on the wing. Collins with a screen on Mitchell. Bogdanovic from long range. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Conley. Here's O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. Right side Young. Jacks up a 3. And he can't get that one. And Utah will come the other way. They led by as many as 18. Outside Conley. Picked by Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. Now Bogdanovic defending. Clock at 6. Gobert finds Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he drives in. Rebounded by the Hawks. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's the break. Moving it up. He stops. He pops. Jump shot is good.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Left side Young. Fires from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Jazz.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Mike Conley.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Bogdanovic passes to Conley. Back to Bogdanovic. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Young with it. Pass to Bogdanovic. Shot to end the cold streak. For 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Now Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trey Young. That's his first foul.
Team second.
Outside Mitchell. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
In the corner, it's Bridges. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And here is Paul. Ayton kicks to Paul. Outside Crowder, 4 on the shot clock. With the drive. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. No good from Booker.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Bogdanovich, no luck. And here are the Suns now. In the corner, it's Bridges. And Booker kicks to Crowder. Paul outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Here's Booker following the basket by Trae Young. No good from Booker.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
A nice shot by Young. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. Trae is a flat-out scorer.
Now here's Ayton. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
Team second.
Young against Paul. Now the pass to Bridges. 5 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's the second personal foul.
It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
Mikal Bridges is one of those guys who maybe is a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win. And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Young against Paul. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And there's the call on John Collins.
That's the second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players, and he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Now, here is Young, following the shot by Chris Paul. A 3, and Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got 7.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Outside Crowder. Back to Paul. Here he goes. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Here's Young. He has 7. Pass to Reddish. Passes to Capella. Inside, here's Bogdanovich. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Paul looking over the floor. Bridges finds Ayton. Back to Bridges. That three off the mark. The Hawks leading by 3. Young outside. Over Paul. Back to Young. From past the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Paul outside. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Reddish grabs the rebound.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Suns have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Well, this guy should be a double-double threat and is still learning how to play. DeAndre Ayton has a great combination of size, scoring ability, and rebounding. This makes him a very valuable player in the league.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat.
The previous play
Relay to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he didn't. DeAndre, he has been the guy making things happen for Phoenix. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period. They look to push in. Transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Young, here we go. Pass to Reddish. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Booker with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the pass to Ayton. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Young against Paul. Booker outside.
Bogdanovich pretty good at making some things tough for his man. Very active on the defensive end.
It's Young on the wing. The dish to Collins. Back to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. Collins pass it to Young. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. All up top. He's guarded by Collins. And the rejection by Collins. And stolen by Booker. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Drills the three-pointer. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the headshots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Pass to Booker. Lets it go from 14, and he hits the jumper for 2. Booker's got his first basket of the night.
And Devin Booker, a scoring threat when he gets off of the plus. This time doing it at the mid-range.
1:51 left in the first half of the game. Capella sets a screen for Young. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Ball outside. Passes it to Bridges. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Hawks leading. Young inside. He's guarded by Booker. Young's shot is off.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Booker dishes to Ayton. Over Young. And it's Ayton missing. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Reddish kicks to Capella. And they're on the break. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Young outside. There's 38 seconds left here in the second. To the inside. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power through.
Booker in the corner. The feed to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from him.
Young taking his time here. Off target from outside. That shot no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the 5 roaming the paint. Herter. Here's Jang. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
In the corner, Shamet with it. Johnson outside. He dishes it to McGee. Out to Saric. 6 on the shot clock. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on DeAndre.
With determination, the finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Brent Sharge, a guy who's been in and out of the starting lineups his entire career.
It's been nice to see, though, how he accepts the role, because what he has been doing has helped produce the wins. He could play some 4 alongside another big, but he's a 5 that has skill, can pass the ball and can shoot it a little bit, and he's embraced the role of coming off the bench to try to provide some sort of offensive and defensive impact.
Payne passes to McGee. Shamet on the wing. Shamet on the wing. McGee in the high post. Pass to Shamet. Launches it. That shot no good. The Hawks trail it. Right outside. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And it's Payne in the corner. McGee against Chang, and McGee kicks to Payne. Out to Sharge. Over Gallinari. And the Suns miss again. The Hawks shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Hunter for 3. Sharge grabs the board. And here's Sharge. He'll bring it up for the Suns. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team second.
And stolen by Chang. Wright with it. And it's Johnson picking him up for the lead. Wright dishes to Chang. There's the pass to Gallinari. Hunter, no one around him. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Suns moving the ball around.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Sharge outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Sharge outside. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Hunter, here we go. Pass to Herter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Paul passes to Ayton. Young against Paul. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. 1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Young from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Bridges outside. Young with the steal. Over Paul. It's deflected. Reddish kicks to Young. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 6. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And Bogdanovich doing a great job of separating from the screen.
Paul against Young. The shot's good from Paul.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Hawks.
Paul against Young. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Collins. A three-pointer off the mark. To the middle. Young for three. To beat the clock. Caught it! He caught it!
That's how.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He said he just wants them to play faster. It feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Paul outside. Bridges for 3. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
Bogdanovich with it, out guarded by Crowder. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. That ball, nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Collins has got 4 this quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Ayton dishes to Crowder. Rebound by the Hawks. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. Young against Paul. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
Suns trail by 9. Driving the lane. Wide open look. And Crowder gets it to go. On the assist by Paul. And it's 6 points for Jay Crowder.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
All against Young. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Atlanta foul.
Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Team second.
The Suns shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Passes it to Ayton. Booker looking around. Back to Ayton. Now here's Booker over Bogdanovich. No good from Booker. Young outside. Pass to Capella. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Suns trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bridges, no one around him. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Young way outside, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Ayton against Collins. Ayton kicks to Paul. Ayton, the pass to Paul. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich, and he converts the layup. And now an 11-point Hawks lead. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
The Hawks leading by 11. Young way outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Hawks.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Off target with the open look. And here are the Suns now. They trail by 11. Bridges finds 8. Booker in the corner. Bridges outside. And he drives in, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Ball against Young. From outside the arc, hands it from downtown. Young's got the lead up to 12 now for Atlanta.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. That can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going.
think shooting by the bigs. The bigs being able to shoot the three, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Now Atlanta starting five. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. And for the Heat, at the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. Young misses. Outside Tucker. Kicks it to Hero. Lets it go from deep. Capella with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And he lobs it up top. And Collins with the slam.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Up top, Lowry. Driving to the basket. Hero for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter. And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency, and many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Lowry with it. Butler up top, driving inside. Adebayo passes to Butler. Outside Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3.
You know what separates Capella defensively is his quickness for a big man. That's a nice stop.
The kick out to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. No good on the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
They get it back. Pass to Hero. Oh, deflected. Lowry with it. To the wing, right side. Tucker. Lowry, the pass to Hero. Tries again. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Hero's got 5.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Capella. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Miami has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Here's Lowry. Atlanta with a rebound.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Pass to Capella. Outside Young. Now Bogdanovich.
2 minutes.
5 to shoot. Capella screen on Hero. Bogdanovich from long range. Knocks it down from distance.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Lowry outside. Tucker with the ball. Hero for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Hero's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is how Tyler Hero likes to roll. You got me, I'll get you back.
Down low. To the wing on the left. Capella finds Collins. Back to Capella. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Miami has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. 56 seconds left in the opening quarter. Out to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Capella.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
And both free throws good for Adebayo.
You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Now here's Collins. Denied by Adebayo.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. "26 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Shot clock at 6.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Hero and Butler run out on the wings. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Heat with the lead. Adebayo, a screen on Young. Here's Lowry. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Lowry into the lane. Pass to Adebayo. Lowry outside. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Lowry's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Lowry against Young. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Lowry outside. Takes the 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Here's Young. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 5. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. The shot that time not on target. Now the Heat take it the other way. Butler on the wing. Lots of room. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now here's Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Outside Butler. Out to the wing. Adebayo passes to Butler. Bogdanovich against Lowry. Here's Capella. Tipped.
Flashing the veteran instincts on defense there. Lowry is crafty at using his size and IQ to swat shots away.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Miami.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Now here's Hero. Give him 8 points now. Lowry outside. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
And slam dunk by Tucker.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Now here's Young. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Here's Hero. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Hero on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Hero's got 11 points.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Miami. Now here's Hunter. And he goes in for the dunk.
DeAndre Hunter has a great combination of strength and length. Throw it down, young fella.
Now Oladipo. 32 seconds left in the first half. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Hawks trailing. Outside Herter. Inside. Jang. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Oladipo outside. Over right. Comes up empty down low. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Heat out in front. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the court for the Hawks, Herter and Hunter fill out the wings. Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgie Jang. And it's Wright in at the point guard.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
At the line for the Hawks.
And the second free throw is good. Miami's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Oladipo outside to the inside. And stolen by Herter. Right with the ball. Now Oladipo defending. Herter gets the bucket. Herter's got his first basket.
Whether off the catch or putting the ball on the floor, Herter's a threat in that mid-range area.
Pass to Dedmon. Outside Robinson. He takes it in. And a big finish by Robinson.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Hunter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Strong drive by DeAndre Hunter. Excellent approach to the game mentally. Knows when to attack and when to defer.
And both free throws good for Hunter.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Oladipo. The shot off that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Back to Herter. Outside Gallinari. Now Herter. Robinson defending. Clock at 4. And that one is hammered home.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Here's Strus. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Robinson can't hit. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Jang. Right with the ball. Now here's Herter. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And here's Oladipo. Morris outside. Back to Oladipo. And stolen by Herter. And a fast break now for the Hawks. He goes up. And Gallinari throws it down.
An underrated athlete, Danilo Gallinari is built to operate out in space.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. Morris outside. Pass to Robinson. Back to Morris to end the drought. That one no good.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Back to Jang. And here's Wright. Outside Herter. Hunter, good. And now it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
1 minute left in the third quarter. Oladipo on the take. Pass to Dedmon. And he makes it on the layup.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Now Herter. Here's Gallinari into the lane. It's hauled in by the Heat.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Robinson can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Morris. Rebounded by the Hawks. Jang's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Markieff Morris. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
19 seconds left in the third. Outside Hunter. Tries it from the top of the key, and he nails the jumper. Hunter's got 8 points.
A solid shooter, and DeAndre Hunter with confidence taking these shots.
Here's Robinson. And we've reached the end of the third. The Hawks on top. They lead by 4. And we're coming.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Dancers.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
Time to get up and make some noise.
Miami trailing. They've got Duncan Robinson. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Now here's Young. Pass to Reddish. Collins outside. Here's Young. Clock at 6. With the drive. Oladipo with the block. Morris with it. Picked up by Collins. To the left side wing. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. So Miami ends up going with a new group.
Team foul. Substitutions for your Heat.
Tucker with a screen. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Back to Lowry. Inside. Shot clock at 3. To take the lead. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks leading. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat.
Heat ball.
Miami has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Lowry outside. Gets the three to fall. And the Heat lead by 2.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does, and that confidence rubs off on the team.
Outside Young. Top of the key. And right through it goes.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
To the right side. Young against Lowry. This one for 3. That won't go for Lowry. And the Hawks shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Now Bogdanovich. To the middle. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Bogdanovich.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Hero finds Adebayo. For 3, Lowry. That won't go for Lowry. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Because of the quick release, Trae Young needs only a sliver of room to get off his shot.
Hero outside. The shot to stop the run. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Young from long range. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. For 3, Lowry. Offensive rebound. Heat. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Outside Young. Launches a 3. Fires in the triple. And now it's an 8-point Hawks lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight.
The 3. They get it back. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Young way outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Adebayo to stop the drought. It's good.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam Adebayo's game continues to grow.
Here's Bogdanovich. Young with it. Here's Reddish. Collins outside. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Young from long range. Young missing again. And so here is Miami. Hero, the pass to Lowry. Off target from outside.
Eight-second violation. Heat ball.
From deep, Hero for 3. Offline. And so it's Atlanta with the W.
The end of the game.
This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory.
got it on. D.A., take it away. What a great philosophy. D.A., thanks.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Utah. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. We got a lot of talent in the front court, Doris, tonight between these two teams. That's where a lot of the focus is going to be.
Boy, we are going to see a ton of offense in the low post. Check out the painted area. What are the stats inside? The interior defense is going to have to be strong tonight.
Now, here is O'Neal. After the miss from Trae Young. Conley into the lane. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Now, here's Capella. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
From deep. And Utah, another three.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Now, here is Young. There's the three. It's good from long range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Young against Conley. Bogdanovich left side. He kicks it to O'Neal. Passes it to Gobert. Gobert, the screen. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And here's the break. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Here is Conley. After the basket by Bogdanovich. Conley kicks to Gobert. Back to Conley. Takes the three. And the Jazz, another three.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Young from outside. The rebound by the Jazz.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Conley feeling it out. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And Capella sends it back. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Collins passes to Capella.
Rudy Gobert is as intense a defender as you're going to find in the NBA, and he refuses to give up anything easy.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Bounce pass Young. Capella kicks to Reddish. Stolen by O'Neal. And here again, the Jazz in transition. Up the court they go. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Collins. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Conley. Gobert down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Going inside, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The pass to Capella. Back to Young. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Utah Jazz in control with the 9-point lead to end.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
The drive by Mitchell. That one drops for him. Mitchell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Come on, get fouled.
The Hawks trail by 11. Young outside. And the 3 off target.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit. You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Here's Young. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Young dishes to Capella. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Gobert with a screen on Young. Kicks it out to Mitchell. To the left side wing. Conley with a wide open look. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got 9 points.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
Young against Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd basket of the night. Conley against Young, and it's Conley penetrating. Pass to Gobert. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. We see more and more players, Doris, stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet 9 and 7 feet. Things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say, it is to guard in today's NBA.
Young drives in, uses the glass to finish the lane. He has 5.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Conley finds Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And here's Young from the arc.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Jazz leading by 11. Outside Conley. Takes it inside.
And really, this is the role of Capella. To come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible.
Mitchell. Bogdanovich wide open. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Atlanta calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Herter. He's covered by Clarkson. Herter, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And the shot is good. And the Jazz lead by 15.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Hunter sets a screen for Wright. The layup off target. Utah's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Shots good by Clarkson.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Jang, no luck.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wright, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
He's perfect from the line this time. 19 seconds left in the first half. Now Clarkson. Kicks to Whiteside. Got it up. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter.
37.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be
18.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On the court right now for the Hawks. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. Gallinari is out there with Jang, and it's Wright in at the point.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Shoots in deep. Wright, the pass to Gallinari. There's the dish to Jang. Back to Gallinari. A shake. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
As a scorer in every sense of the word, you know Danilo is thinking, let me finish and get to the foul line.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Jazz leading by 16. Here's Oni. 5 points in the game. Clarkson outside. Kicks it out to Gay. Nice ball movement by Utah. Over Gallinari. No good from Gay. The Hawks trail by 16. Here's Herter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Rebounded by Clarkson. Utah's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Pass to Ingles. Right against Gay. Pass to Oni. And stolen by Jang. Hunter against Ingles. Here's Herter. And the layup's good off the glass.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
The pass to Clarkson. He kicks to Ingles. And here's Gay. Clarkson on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Right side finds Clarkson. Connects from three-point range. Clarkson's got 6.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Right outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 5.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Oni passes to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. It's rebounded by Herter. The Hawks trail by 14. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Some solid defense from Gay. Now, here's Ingles. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Gay outside. Here's Oni.
Blocking foul called on Jelon Wright. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, Joe Ingles takes you by surprise off that dunk. Nice.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around a younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
Oni passes to Gay. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Jazz lead by 15.
And really the strength of Gay is impressive. Easily bouncing off the defense while still finishing the shot.
Here's Wright, and it's blocked. Gay outside. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 5. Clarkson outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 15-point game. To the inside. It's stolen by Ingles. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Oni. Finishes the break with a slam.
Such a skilled defender. Joe Ingles great at positioning himself and using his length to poke balls away. Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Three-pointer right. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Utah Jazz out in front by 7. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two-guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center filling out the middle. It's the group right now for Utah. And here's Young. Fires high post. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Mitchell with it. Out to the wing. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Conley with the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Young outside. And the shot goes in.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And it's Conley penetrating. Gobert. Banked in off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 19.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Young with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Outside, Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Conley against Young. O'Neal from long range. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Driving in, and Reddish with the slam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Pass to Mitchell. The 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Reddish with the slam.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Conley dishes to Gobert. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Bogdanovich. And 11 points for Mike Conley.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Young. Plays it up off the glass.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
1:49 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Young against Conley. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. Conley inside the line. And the shot is long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Capella dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Jazz leading by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Utah.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Mike Conley.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Mitchell looking it over. Conley with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. O'Neal misses. Young outside. Fires for 3. Carries it from 3-point range.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Now Mitchell. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage. And thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Booker against Bogdanovich from deep. And that's good. Devin Booker for 3.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
Outside Young. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Ayton. Back to Booker. On the wing, Crowder. Outside Paul. Picked it out of midair. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Capella. Great positioning on the putback.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Young against Paul. Down low. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Ayton. Booker's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Young. Here's an 8-footer. Collins. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Well, you love John Collins and his ability to step back and shoot that ball. He just doesn't waste many shots.
Booker finds Ayton. Back to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Soft touch off the glass.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
In a league where efficiency is so heavily valued, John Collins' shooting definitely makes him an asset to his team.
Well, that athleticism, BA, and the fact that he makes himself available for those kind of shots, you put that together, and it's a tough guy to match up with.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. It's Bridges on the wing to the paint. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Here's Capella. Now Bogdanovich. From the top of the key, and that one drops. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Young against Paul. Stolen by Young. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Paul against Young. Pass to Bridges. Beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity. Crowder left side. Young against Paul. Shot clock at 6. Up top, Crowder. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Here's Young. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Collins outside. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Capella. Pass to Reddish. Back to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And you wonder how much further Cam Reddish's game can get in the pick and roll action. Effective there.
Outside Paul. Crowder outside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Young. He has 6. From the arc. And the Hawks with another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Paul against Young. Right side Booker. Crowder outside. Here's Bridges. Outside for Booker. Can't connect from short range.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
They've definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And Atlanta looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Now here's Crowder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The 3 ball. Atlanta with a rebound. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Young. 9 points in the game. Knocks down the long J. Young's got 12.
Every single inch of his range on that one.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Paul passes to Booker. There's the drive. Can't hit from in close. The Hawks leading. Pass to Collins. It's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Paul passes to Ayton. Bridges outside. Offline with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Young. Back to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trae's going to find you.
The Suns have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Paul passes to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Ayton. Crowder outside. A minute 29 left to play in the first half of basketball. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk. Young from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Paul finds Ayton. Back to Paul. Stolen by Capella. Paul with a steal. Inside. Outside for Booker. Hits the trifecta. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Collins. Oh, rejected by Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. On the wing, Crowder. Outside Booker. Clock at 6. Stolen by Collins. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Really left him alone that time.
Well, we know Reddish can sink it from the outside. For him, it's about staying confident with that kind of shot.
Paul against Young. Right side Booker. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Throws it up high. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
And so it's Atlanta up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Dario Saric. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's McGee in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Johnson passes to McGee. And the layup is good off the glass. McGee's got his first points in this one.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Jang. There's a screen by Jang. And here's Hunter for 3. Drops in the 3. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Well, he can be dangerous in the pick and roll situation with that size. Hunter can't make the defense lay off him for long.
Pass to Shamet. This one for 3. And no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
5 to shoot. Back to Hunter. From deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now here's Saric. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Back to Payne. To the middle. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Wright. Outside Gallinari. Back to Wright. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting for Atlanta.
The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Payne against Wright. Pass to McGee. Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. And McGee with the stuff.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Outside Gallinari. Lets the 3 fly. Pure from 3-point range.
3-point field goal.
And the Hawks lead by 17.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
To the left wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Saric. Over to the wing. Payne, the pass to McGee. Fires the 3. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Atlanta's got 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Right outside. Pass to Hunter. From deep three-point range. Crowder grabs the miss. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Hunter against Booker. Back to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And 1:01 left in the third. Hunter against Bridges. Back to Hunter. Pass to Jang. And here's Wright from the arc. Drains the triple. Wright's got 6.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Outside Paul. And here's Booker. The 3 is up. Wright with the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's Hunter from the arc. And the Hawks with another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Bridges. It's stolen by Wright. And here's Hunter for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. And there's Hunter on the assist from Gallinari. Hunter's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
And so it's Atlanta ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Bridges.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Ayton with it. Pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And here's Young. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Now here's Bogdanovich. Booker defending. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Back to Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. And he gets it back. Kicks it out to Collins. Drills it from deep.
John Collins.
And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And a deep 3 from Young. The Suns clear it.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Young against Paul. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Now Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Fires for three. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Pass to Reddish. And he drives in.
Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
The first one falls.
Such a versatile forward that can defend and shoot and score. Reddish's game has future all-star written all over it.
Paul passes to Ayton. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Ayton. Pass to Paul. Outside Booker. To the inside. Ayton goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, BA, trust me, they get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
Young against Paul. Takes a turnaround, Jay. Paul with some nice D. The Suns have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hawks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Trae Young.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. The offensive rebound. From outside the arc. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close.